Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at New York. Right now, they rank third in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason.
Well, right now, for New York, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. From deep, Holmgren. The Knicks with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And that one's good, Brunson. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Greg?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum. Just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Now here's Brunson. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break. Here comes New York. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go.
Oh, wow. Incredible!
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
What a sensational move, captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Looking to win the run. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets a 3. SGA's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Hartenstein finds Dort. The kick out to Williams. Pass to SGA. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8 points now. And New York has possession. Outside Brunson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Dort for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Knicks leading by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. And Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. Oklahoma City has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. 3-pointer. And the basket by Joe.
You want to talk about a guy with great range? That is Mr. Isaiah Joe.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, a special move before that shot. So it's Oklahoma City now. 4-point game. Outside, Williams. From deep, Mitchell. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Wallace. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Clarkson. Drives to the hoop.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Knicks leading by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Diawara in at the power forward position. Wallace's shot is good.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Lets it go from deep. New York no good that time either. Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And he gets the bucket.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
A nice shot by Diawara.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
A quick shot there. It's off target. New York leading by 4. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Ball's going up the court. Finished off the break. Mitchell's got 5 now.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. New York working the ball around now. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." BA, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the 2nd quarter. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Joe. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Wiggins passes to Dort, and stolen by Bridges. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Hart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Hart. Thunder trail by 4. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the Knicks miss again. Hartenstein with a screen on Brunson. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Knicks. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't.
Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
Looking at the Knicks, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but
Glad you could join us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender, because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
Here's Towns.
You love to see the hustle there by Hartenstein. This guy plays the whole possession, does a great job contesting.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Williams misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 4. Anunoby can't get it to go.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Good.
Their size and their skill, that's almost too easy for Chet Holmgren.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Anunoby. Good work defensively by Dort.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Towns for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Towns uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Kept alive. Holmgren outside. Dort for three. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Taking a look now at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the squads that have been everywhere on defense and piling up the steals since the All-Star break. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
As the season goes on, their defenders have only gotten more confidence, eagerly attacking the ball handlers and being as disruptive as possible.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
The baseline J is on the way. That one a little long.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Takes the three. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
I just love the ball movement.
Knicks trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Holmgren finds Williams. And here's Wallace. Fires the three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Towns outside. Here's Brunson outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Holmgren powers it in off the lob.
Bam! Holmgren with 2 emphatic points.
Knicks trail by 10. Bridges outside. Puts it up from 12. Hart can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 20-6 run. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Williams. New York also changing it up. Sohan's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Sohan. Sends it home from three-point land. Clarkson's got 9.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Here's Joe. Hits the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Towns in his comfort zone.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso is checked in, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Clarkson against Caruso. Man, that one's good. Clarkson.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Wallace. A deep three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
The shot by Towns, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And here's Caruso outside. They get it back. Holmgren, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Caruso outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Clarkson. And a strong finish with two hands.
Well, this is what they want from Jordan Clarkson. He's in the flow offensively, and so they continue to make sure he's touching the ball.
Mitchell outside. Puts up the tray. Towns rips down the board. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Robinson. Towns down low. Wiggins on him. Another chance. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns. He's a menace on the glass.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Caruso fires. It's money from deep.
A selective opportunist on the offensive end. Love that little pull-up off the bounce. Alex?
The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Time now to present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-up.
That's something else,
just
man!
Beautiful.
When Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
SGA, he knocks down the jumper.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment, you play the right way.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And stolen by Holmgren. Brunson against SGA. Here's Hartenstein.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Thunder.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Now SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. From deep 3-point range. Can't get it. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.